your forecast first. Sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
And good evening to you. We are finding lots of sunshine and cooler air on this first official day of fall. Looking great out there across the region after a cold front came through, brought a little rain to the area, and really dropped off our temperatures. It is only 74 in Champaign, 75 in Danville, and a huge drop in the humidity, and that has made it feel really nice. All right, so as we go throughout tonight, it's going to get a little cool out there. We're talking the 50s by the time we're talking to you at 10 o'clock tonight. We'll show you just how low that temperature eventually goes by tomorrow morning when we come back, and more about rain chances later this week. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now on WCIA 3 News.
5 shootings in one city over the weekend. The latest details on one that's being investigated as a homicide.
Blood banks aren't just looking for more donors, they're looking for more diverse donors who the Red Cross wants to see coming through their doors.
Some have the soles just flopping, they have a rubber band or duct tape.
Sometimes students go to school hungry, but in one district, they're seeing another problem.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
We found out that there had been a shooting, right outside of our home.
That was one of 5 shootings that happened over the weekend in Decatur. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. 2 people died. One of those is a homicide. That shooting happened near North Morgan and Marietta Streets yesterday afternoon. The victim, 33-year-old Corey Laster. WCIA 3's Jamie Mays live in Decatur. And Jamie, people there are tired of the violence.
And this weekend pushed people to find solutions. A weekend full of violence. The first shooting happened Saturday night about 9 o'clock. A 38-year-old man was seriously hurt. The next, around 1 a.m. Sunday, a 16-year-old was shot in the leg on Maffitt Street. The third, about an hour later on North Morgan near Garfield. A home was hit at least 5 times by bullets. No one inside was hurt. Corey Laster died in the 4th shooting, and the last is a possible accidental shooting of a 19-year-old. I spoke with an organizer with the Stop the Violence Project, a group committed to ending violence in the area.
When you leave these things and when you see people in these situations and talk to these families, you're traumatized by it yourself, so you can't even imagine what these families are going through.
He's not the only one trying to stop this. In about an hour, a meeting will start right here at Decatur Township. People will talk about ways to stop crime. I'll have more on what this is all about tonight at 6. Live in Decatur, Jamie Mays, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, Jamie, thank you. We'll see you then. Champaign police are searching for suspects involved in 2 burglaries. They happened on July 11th and 12th at T-Mobile on North Prospect Avenue. Police say someone broke in around 1 in the morning on the 11th and stole cell phones and watches. The next day, 2 men walked in around 8 that evening. Each took a cell phone and ran out. One of the suspects was tall with a heavier build and dreadlocks. The other was shorter, average build, short hair. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers. Now that Urbana's voted to tax marijuana, it's discussing where it can be grown. City Council voted last week to allow a 3% tax on marijuana come January 1st. A proposed ordinance would identify areas where marijuana growing facilities would be allowed in the city. It would also add regulations to those places. The ordinance still has several hoops to go through before it's brought to the council next month. We hear often about the Red Cross needing donations. Now it's stressing a need for donations from all ethnicities. It's something they are always looking for, but now they're trying to spread the word that diversity in donors is essential. WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting is with us now. And Courtney, so blood types aren't the only thing that matters.
Exactly, Jennifer. It might come to a surprise to some people, but there's more to blood than just those 8 main types we always talk about. Someone's ethnicity changes what proteins or antigens their blood has in it. Now, that makes a big difference when it comes to blood transfusions, especially with someone who has sickle cell disease. That's a blood disorder that makes blood cells stiffen and can cause pain and anemia. Those people with that disease also are more likely to have a stroke. To help with it, they need regular blood transfusions. African Americans and Latinas are the most common sickle cell patients. That's why donations from them are so crucial.
Typically, if you are
of the same ethnicity, that means that a lot of your blood antigens are kind of along the similar lines. So that's why we look to pair people with the same ethnic background.
Community blood services leaders say African Americans and Latinas tend to be on the lower end of their donation pool. So while they need donations from anyone who's willing, they want that population to know their help is especially important. And just because you have a different ethnic background from someone else doesn't mean you can't donate to them. Those blood donations just depend on a case-by-case basis. Back to you guys.
All right, Courtney, thank you. Good information. Now, the Community Blood Center is always accepting donations. If you are interested in being a donor, you can either stop by their center on University Avenue or find them around the community on their mobile bus.
It's a dance that puts a smile on a little girl's face, even on the worst day. Wait until you see how nurses at one hospital use the hokey pokey to brighten one patient's day.
I can't wait to see this video. Plus, one organization is making sure students have the supplies they need to succeed in the classroom. It's not just with pencils and notebooks.